So here is something most people never think about until it is too late. That little fan humming above your shower is the only thing standing between your bathroom and a slow-motion disaster. Mold creeping behind the walls, paint peeling off in sheets, wood rotting where you cannot even see it. I have seen bathrooms where the damage bill hit thousands, all because a cheap fan stopped working years ago and nobody noticed. The tricky part is picking the right replacement, because the wrong choice means overpaying for features you will never use or underpowering a room that desperately needs airflow. I dug deep into 7 fans that actually deliver, from dead simple budget swaps to full-blown smart upgrades, and everyone has a link in the description. Let's get into it. The Braun NuTone 688 ES does one thing brilliantly, which is getting your old broken fan replaced as fast as humanly possible. 50 cubic feet per minute, Energy Star certified 2.0 zones. Not exciting on paper, but here is why contractors love it. The motor pops right out of the housing, so if your ceiling has a legacy Braun or NuTone enclosure from the last couple decades, you unplug the dead motor, click the new one in, and walk away. 10 minutes, no electrician, no attic access, no drywall cutting. That plug-and-play design has saved thousands of homeowners from turning a simple swap into a weekend construction project. 50 cubic feet per minute handles powder rooms and smaller bathrooms perfectly, but will not cut it for a big master bath. And the 3-inch duct collar needs an adapter for standard 4-inch ducting. Quick tip that saves real frustration: do not accidentally grab its sibling, the Braun 671. They look identical on the shelf, but that one screams at 6 zones while this one sits at a much friendlier 2. Huge difference for barely any price gap. Completely different universe now. The Panasonic WhisperFit might be the most impressive piece of engineering on this entire list. 0.3 zones at its lowest setting, quieter than the ambient noise of the room itself. You will genuinely question whether it is even on. The secret is a DC electronically commutated motor with SmartFlow, meaning a tiny processor monitors duct resistance in real time. Long run, crushed pipe, tight bends, the motor compensates automatically, so you always get the exact CFM you selected, 50, 80, or 110. Most AC fans just choke in those situations and lose half their airflow. The housing is only 5 5/8 inches deep, which matters enormously in older homes where shallow joists make most high-performance fans impossible to install. The WhisperFit slides right into those tight spaces where nothing else fits. It lives in the premium tier, and the grill needs a wider ceiling cutout, so expect some drywall work on a retrofit. But if you do things once and do them right, this is the fan. What if your bathroom has 2 problems though? Bad air and bad light. The Amico 80 cubic feet per minute solves both in one shot at a price that feels almost unfair. 1000 lumens of integrated LED with 5 color temperatures, from cozy amber to crisp daylight. Enough brightness to replace a dedicated ceiling light entirely. A genuine game changer for those windowless bathrooms that feel like caves no matter what time it is. The aluminum housing will not bleed orange rust stains onto your ceiling like cheap steel does after years of steam exposure. At 0.9 zones, it disappears into the background. You set the color temperature on the internal housing before installation, not from a switch, so pick your warmth and commit. 80 cubic feet per minute handles rooms up to about 80 square feet comfortably. For anything larger, keep watching, but for a standard guest bath or hallway powder room, the value here is genuinely hard to beat. Now, something nobody discusses in fan reviews: how ugly most of them are. You spend months on a gorgeous modern renovation with matte black fixtures and geometric tile, then slap a cheap white plastic rectangle on the ceiling and call it done. The Akicon 80 cubic feet per minute actually looks like it belongs in a designed space. True matte black square profile, clean lines, exactly what an interior designer would specify. But my favorite feature is the dedicated 3.5 watt amber nightlight. At 2 a.m., instead of flipping the main light and blinding yourself into full consciousness, this soft glow guides you without touching your sleep cycle. Picture stumbling in half asleep and being met with gentle amber warmth instead of getting blasted by harsh white LEDs. Small detail, surprisingly big impact on daily life. The main LED is dimmable with 3 color temperatures, and the fan moves 80 cubic feet per minute at 2 zones, a touch louder than the Panasonic or Amico, but well within comfortable range. Honest reality check though. Running the fan, light, and nightlight independently needs 14.3 or 14.4 wiring, and most older homes only have 14.2. Without new cable, you tie the fan and light together and lose independent nightlight control. If you are renovating anyway, no issue at all. Just know your wiring before ordering. Big bathroom owners, this is yours. The Gopper 120 CFM exists because 80 CFM fans wave the white flag in rooms over 100 square feet. Back-to-back family showers every morning, steam piling up faster than any standard fan can clear it. Mirrors fogged solid, condensation dripping down walls. The Gopper ends that conversation. 120 cubic feet per minute at just one zone, pulled off with oversized centrifugal impellers spinning slower inside a bigger housing, capturing more air per revolution with less noise per rotation. The edge-lit LED is something special too, with diodes firing inward from the perimeter through a diffusion plate, producing 1500 lumens of uniform shadowless light instead of a harsh central spotlight. Where the Amico gives you color temperature flexibility, the Gopper trades that for brute brightness and serious airflow muscle. The fixed 6500 Kelvin skews cool and clinical, fantastic for detail work like shaving or makeup, but a bit stark if your vanity runs warm tones. Run 6-inch rigid ducting if you can, because forcing this volume through narrow flex pipe creates noise and robs the performance you paid for. Stay with me because this next one is genuinely fun. The Braun NuTone Chroma Comfort reimagines what a bathroom fan could be. 110 cubic feet per minute with a 24-color RGB system and a Bluetooth speaker acoustically tuned for the weird reverb of tiled rooms. The speaker is isolated from the motor so vibrations never muddy the sound, and at 1.5 zones music comes through crisp and clean. Picture your morning, hot shower running, favorite podcast filling the room, lighting shifting through calm blues and ambers. It changes how you start the day, and I am not being dramatic. For older homes, the wireless RF wall switch is a massive bonus, communicating via radio frequency and completely bypassing the need to run new wires down the wall cavity. Just constant power at the ceiling box, and you are set. Android users allow location permissions during app setup since the OS ties Bluetooth scanning to location access. If your bathroom doubles as a personal retreat, the Chroma Comfort earns every penny. Finally, the BC230 CFM. Not for normal bathrooms, this is for spaces bigger than some apartments. 230 CFM driven by an all-copper motor, keeping 1.5 zones despite moving enough air for a small commercial kitchen. 3 CCT lighting, 7-color RGB, a nightlight, Bluetooth with music sync, and a real-time temperature display on the faceplate. The physical remote means guests use everything without downloading apps or pairing phones, which is a genuinely thoughtful touch. Installation matches the ambition though. 11-inch cutout, 10+ inches of vertical clearance, and 6-inch rigid ducting are all non-negotiable. The Bluetooth grabs whichever device paired first regardless of who is actually in the room, so a quick household understanding about audio priority avoids some entertaining surprises. If your space demands maximum power and every smart feature available, nothing else touches it. Quick breakdown to help you decide. Fast, reliable fix for a small bathroom? Braun 688 ES, 10 minutes and done. Quietest, smartest airflow available? Panasonic Whisper Fit, period. Dark bathroom needing light and ventilation? Amico handles both beautifully. Matte black renovation aesthetic with a nightlight bonus? Akicon is your match. Large family bathroom drowning in steam? Gopper 120 silently and powerfully. Spa vibes with music and ambient color? Chroma Comfort transforms the experience. Massive suite needing serious power and every feature? BC230 full stop. Links to all 7 are in the description. Subscribe if this helped and tell me in the comments which fan fits your space. Catch you next time.